Hey guys, been a while, hasn't it? So you're probably wondering why we're looking at snow and why my skin looks different and what's up with the nights and levels and why I haven't been here for a while. I'll be honest, I got sidetracked doing a lot of other things and didn't make any videos for a while because A, I was sidetracked, and B, even when I wasn't, I didn't want to have to sit down and edit a video. But I have nothing better to do. None of my friends are available. As of recent events, they're all busy with other things. I work night shift, so they're not awake when I am. And for all intents and purposes, I might as well do something fun to occupy myself. And so I picked out Minecraft. Now, I couldn't find my old server I used to play, because I still was playing Minecraft, just not recording it. So, this is, this is the igloo I'm in right now. I made an entirely separate world. I've been playing out for a while, and this is the first time I'm showing you guys. This isn't even my actual main base. My main base is further down that direction. I'll actually take y'all over there right now, I might as well. Basically, what I've been doing oh wow, it's about night. What I've been doing recently, I've just been trying to entertain myself and not go stir crazy, locked up in my house with nothing better to do. So I've been playing Minecraft, and I managed to get a lot done. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna be one of those moments when you're gonna be watching a video and think, oh yeah, that dude did all that shit in creative, but I genuinely have been sitting around doing nothing but playing Minecraft for the past couple days. So, all that you will see today is stuff I've done completely in survival. And I have the random junk in my massive amount of chests to prove it. And also, as you can probably see over there, there is a path. I'm very bad at navigating, so I started doing this thing where I actually make a path as I'm going to different places. That way I don't get lost, you know? But that's besides the point. I'm gonna take this first episode here, and yes, I'm gonna be trying to do this episodic shit again. I'm gonna take this first episode here to try and give y'all an ideas for what I'm gonna be doing and how I'm gonna go about doing it. Cause I'm gonna be honest, it's a bit much. To start off with, a lot of exploration. I found this little mountaintop over here after venturing in a direction away from my actual base. And the last thing I did in this world was show a buddy of mine all that I've done. Also, I changed the look of my skin a bit. Let me actually take off my armor real quick. It's not too dissimilar to the original look of it, but I'm cross-eyed now. Don't ask why. I got knocked upside the head by a golem. Just don't ask any further. Further questions are not allowed. But, as you can see, I did a bit of exploring. I built a bridge here. I have to touch up this one of these episodes, but it's not going to be this one, I can guarantee you that. Main objective is to show y'all that I've actually gotten done, and, you know, tell you what I'm planning on doing. As for my plans, well, I guess I can tell y'all while I'm getting back to base. A little bit of it. First off, I wanted to finally actually get around to beating the game properly. I've never actually gotten around to doing that, which I know, very disappointing. Someone who plays Minecraft, and as you can probably guess by, well, how much I've done, or really how you're gonna be able to guess on how much I've done, since I haven't shown you everything yet. I've been playing for a while now, and I haven't even beaten the game yet, so there's that. So first off, these things, I've built a couple of these. In order to actually get a lay of the land and know where I'm heading next, I built these little outposts around the place. Each one is slightly different in one way or another. Basically, it's just an area where I can take a telescope and I can look around and see what's up. Alright, nothing too complicated. Alright. And then, of course, as soon as we get past this little bit over here, you're gonna see how I got this high. And as you can already see, part of my base, right there. I keep an outpost there as well. because that's actually how I knew that I was going to head in the directions that I head first. So there's that. I had to do a lot of tree clearing for this portion, though. There was a lot of trees in the way. And this is both a bridge and a staircase. Because I said to myself one day, I want to go up that mountain, but I want to do it and not have to climb up a freaking ladder or worry about falling down. And this cobblestone bridge, this is the first bridge I made. Notice how it's tall enough for a boat to go under. Because I thought at one point I'd go down that way. There's not enough space to go down that far over there. So I didn't bother actually making a dock there. I have a nice little nether portal right here. Bunch of nether junk. A couple mangroves, because I got them from a wandering trader and said, you know what, why not? And one of the key installments in my lovely little base here, a farm. In fact, I have a couple of them. I have bees, I have an enchanting room, a mine shaft, my house, a horse, cactuses, because they're the only plant I can take care of and not kill. A bunch of bees, beetroots, potatoes, melons, wheat, and then pumpkins over there. Along with that, I have a anvil, grindstone, a random saw, don't ask why. All you need to know is that the last person didn't enjoy finding out why. And then over here we have a snow farm, because I said one day to myself, I want a snow farm. So I have Frosty here. His name is... It doesn't show the full name because of the freaking wood, lovely. But his name is Frosty, don't worry about him. Got a bunch of dogs, because the dog squad is good for your survival world. And then... a snow golem in here. I've been in here so long, I decided to have a snow golem wife. Don't ask why. I've gone crazy. But here's some dogs. I use these two to make more dogs. Don't ask why. I wanted that dog army. I wanted a dog army, so I got one. Now, as for all the stuff I have, the reasoning for why I have a bunch of diamond hoes, is because of the fact that I myself, first off, I'm freaking insane. Second off, I wanted to actually level up a toolsmith villager, so I could have unlimited supply of diamond shit. And I've basically done that. I'm just missing the diamond pickaxe, which is at his master level, so that's gonna take a hot minute. But point being, I myself have managed to do pretty well in the time that I've been playing. And I'll try and get to everything here in this one episode, but you're gonna have to bear with me. Alright, there's a lot. I've done way too much in this server without recording jack shit. Alright. Now, one moment while I put away these potatoes, because I'm gonna cook them later when you don't see. Yeah, you want to do that probably at the end of the episode here. Which, I'm gonna note this ahead of time. If by any chance you comment in a video about something and hope to have me respond to it in the next episode, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might not have any sort of comment on that, because I might occasionally actually do these videos multiple episodes at a time and then release them later after I finish editing them. So, next off, I want to show y'all the village, alright? Because I have a village that I've been working on. There's a second one further down this lake, at a fork in the road, basically. But to put it quite simply, there's a bit. There's a lot of stuff that I have in this world, most of which being paths and outposts. Because when going around the place and trying to make sure that you're able to go from one place to another without having to worry about monster spawning, you tend to build outposts. A lot of them. And the reasoning for why they're so tall, like I said, I like being able to see what's around me to a certain extent. Most of them are at least 20 blocks tall. That way I have a good view even over, large trees and the like. It's like, example numero 1. Alright. This place over here. Don't ask why I have a sign there. I decided to name this woods specifically. This is the Stalwart Woods. Alright. I thought it was much bigger than it is, but it's actually pretty small, honestly. But continuing down this path here, we will pretty soon here come upon a bunch of snow. Yes, there's snow here. So, about the snow. I went through this path with a snow golem tailing right behind me, just in case I didn't see a creeper or anything like that. I didn't want to get fucking blown up out of nowhere, and then be like, ah shit, there goes all my items. That happened once. It was not a fun time. Alright. And we arrive at the village here. As you can see, I built a freaking wall. See, one of the things I've been doing a lot in my spare time is rewatching a certain Minecraft series on the internet called 100 Days in Hardcore Minecraft, because I find it interesting that a guy managed to not just survive but thrive in hardcore mode to the point where he's able to basically just bully around the bosses in the game in hardcore mode, mind you. Alright. And one of the things he did was he built a lot of walls. And so to keep this village from getting fucking destroyed, I built a lot of walls. Alright. As you can see, here we have the Toolsmith, which I still have to finish getting to master. Luckily, it'll only take me like a couple more shovels. A couple more shovels and a few hoes. And I should be at diamond pickaxe time. Now, as you can see, I even... Ah, fuck, I punched a guy in the face. I even built a house here. Not for myself, but because I wanted more space for villagers. And also, I wanted them to have different jobs. So I did. Now, it's about to turn nightfall, so I'm heading back to the outpost now. I will get back to you if anything bad happens on the way to the outpost. Okay, so I made it back to my outpost. Don't ask why I have less hearts. I kind of had a small fall. Nothing to worry about. I definitely didn't fall from a very tall height. Also, I have random resources in here, which I need to actually move. I actually have to put this cauldron over at the little snow base I have, otherwise known as the igloo. But, as you can see, yes, indeed, I do in fact have a bit of stuff that I've done here, like a lot. Inside my boat, I have cod and I have honey. Because you never know when you're gonna need either of those two. Especially when you're, like, on a boat. Pretty far away from your main base. Anyways, I'll see y'all when I get back to the port. Well, I am back at the port now, so, yeah. It just not dawned on me. I still haven't touched on what the point of all this... Oh, wait, I did actually state that already. I wanted to beat the game. But there's more to it. I also want to actually beat all the bosses in the game. Now, unless you're living under a rock, you probably already know that there's the Wither and technically the Elder Guardian. But I also count Pillager Raid as a boss fight because there's a lot of them. And there's boss health fight. But, to those of you who had a very noticing bit of eyesight, you might have noticed this little path that leads outside of my base. That's the first original path I actually took outside my base. There's also this one right here, but I haven't finished going that direction yet. So there's gonna be more in that direction later on. Alright? And this just leads back that direction over there, because there wasn't a lot of space to make a path through that direction. So, basically, this was the first path I took, and let me tell you, it took me a while to actually make this path. See, the thing is, from that little tower I have over there, you can't really see anything past the trees. there's way too many trees here. As I say, this was entirely uncharted territory, and I had to do all this with just stone tools at the time. So it took me a while, I tell you what. It took me a while and a lot of shovels. But I did actually go through here. And as you can see, there are a couple more turns than one would normally like. That's because I was trying to avoid having to chop down trees too. Because the whole spending all this stone and all this wood on a bunch of shovels is a bit much. Add on to that all the axes you'd need. Yeah, that's a lot. So, that's part of the reason why A, the actual path is a little uneven, and B, why the trees are actually very close to the path itself. A similar story for the path to the village that I took y'all to go see. Don't ask why there's a sapling there. I don't know why it hasn't grown yet. But, as you can see already, this is a pretty long path with, like, no stops. That was not something I was hoping for, but I didn't want to have to clear out an entire section just to build an outpost. So I didn't build one in this forest. Now, you can see right there, there's an outpost over there. And there's a pillager outpost. Now, you're probably wondering, did I go ahead and build around the outpost in order to attack it later? Yes and no. I attacked it, but not before I built the outpost. I built the outpost after the fact, because I thought maybe pillagers would still spawn over there. In my experience, they do not spawn there anymore. Probably because during the initial invasion of that place, a creeper exploded and destroyed the first floor. But I did let out an iron golem for shits and giggles, so there's probably still an iron golem over there. Now, I don't know if there was a village further back that way, further down the path. However, about that, the village, first off, there were like 3 villagers there, and one of them was a Nitwit, which, for the uninitiated, is basically just a villager who doesn't do shit, and just is a freeloader, does nothing. So, I got stuck with a village that had like fucking nothing, and the villagers would not actually stick to one profession, I don't know why. And they never had any good trades. Oh hey, look, it's that Iron Golem I said was probably around here. Hello, Iron Golem. I'm gonna kill him later, but don't tell him. As you can see, I have a pretty nice little spot over here. It's small, but it's a nice spot. It's got some fish up here, a bunch of shovels, because I was thinking at the time, oh, I'm gonna continue in this direction, but then I found a village. I started focusing on that. But as you can see, I have a good view of the outpost here. In fact, let's actually walk on over there real quick. Because I really doubt I'm going to get jumped by pillagers, alright? While investigating the ruins of this pillager outpost. I'm calling it ruins, because the last time I was here, scouting this place out again, there were no pillagers, just ruins. Now, it don't look that bad from out here. But as soon as you walk in, you can see what I mean by a creeper blew it the fuck up. Which, I mean, that might explain why there is no more freaking, no more goddamn... I'm surprised the gunpowder's still here from the night I was here. But it explains why there's no more pillagers here anymore. Alright. So now you know. Now, continuing on to the path. Alright. Which I'm gonna continue following this path, because there's another outpost not too far from here. This one, I built up bigger because I had a lot of deep slate, and I wanted to put it to use. So, unlike every other outpost I made, this one is actually much larger. Alright. And you're going to see that as soon as we're close enough to actually view it. Alright, at least I think you'll see it. It's been a while since I visited this one. Last time I was at this outpost, I was actually scouting out the village from a distance to see what was up with that, because I couldn't tell at first sight. And so I decided to go ahead and go a bit further this direction and build an outpost. This outpost took me longer than all the other ones. And you're gonna see why as soon as I get in there. It's got a lot of space. It could actually be a replacement for my base if I ever, say, decide, you know what, I don't want to be in this spot anymore. And as you can see, like I said, it's a bit big. Alright. Mind you, with no farms around here. But it's a bit big. Alright. I also tried to go with a nicer design for it. So as we get closer, you'll notice polished deep slate instead. And on an iron door. It is a 3-story outpost. Alright. Which, I tried putting windows here, it never looked right, so I didn't put any windows here. I got a black bed to match the aesthetic. And then, no need for a trapdoor, because why bother? Got walls over here of polished deep slate. As you can see, I overlook the entire village. Alright. And as you can see from the rest of this, there's not much around here. There's a mountain. I was gonna go there looking for like a nice spot to make a snow base. But I couldn't really find a good spot, and it didn't really look all that good anyways, so I didn't. Hence why I don't have a snow base over here. And instead I have this big-ass outpost. Alright. Now, I was gonna actually make it way bigger. Hold on. I think my controller might be bugging out over here. Alright. Which, not the first time I've had a controller do that. I actually have had many controllers in the past that just fucking died on me. Don't ask why. I don't even know. But, as you can see, these outposts basically allow me to travel vast distances without having to worry about being assailed by monsters at night. And that's without having to worry about making a whole ass, like, nether highway and getting assailed by gas skeletons and whatever else is in there. Or making a railway system or using a horse. I don't have to do any of that. I can literally just walk places and not have to worry about the dangers of it. Because there's not much danger during the daytime. Alright. Like, yeah, you'll see the odd pillager here and there. Occasionally you might happen upon, like, a creeper from the previous night if you stayed up too late. And yeah, you can piss off a village and get turned into soup by an iron golem. But, let's be honest here, none of these are, like, big threats. Alright? They're just, like, occasional ones. As you can see, this is the village. Notice how there's fucking no one here. There's a farmer. I think there's like one other guy. No, wait, I killed him in a rage. Don't ask why I killed him in a rage, he was just being an asshole. Also, there used to be a thing here. There's not anymore. I took it to the village that matters. And a tower. Basically, this place is a dump. It has a nice look to it, and after filling in a lava hole, it's fairly safe, with little need to actually, you know, fix it. But, needless to say, just a couple villagers is a bit little to actually work with. Alright. And I thought to myself about, using this place as a spot to get some lava. Because I found this place before I actually got another portal up and running. Alright. But at the same time, my guy, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I really didn't feel like it. I just really didn't feel like it. Because it's only like 2 of them. It's only 2 lava here. There's like fuck all amounts of villagers. This place is just unimportant. Alright. Unimportant entirely. So, I never got around to working on this thing. Alright. Now, from the looks of it, we're already around like the 25-minute mark or so for the video. But fuck it, I'm gonna go a bit longer. I'm gonna go quite a bit longer actually. I'm probably gonna go for an hour-long video because fuck it, you know? I haven't recorded in a while. I'm already gonna be editing a lot here. There's gonna be a lot of editing because I kind of need to in order to actually, you know, get to where I'm going. Oh yeah, I was making a path to that little mountain area, but then I decided not to. Don't acknowledge that. That's unimportant. Alright. But as you can see, there's mountainous terrain in a lot of spots, which I could have went to for the lovely little snow base I made. But I think the place I picked is actually much better. Plus, there's ice on the mountain that the igloo's at. So technically, I'm all good there. Now, for the most part, you all are now caught up entirely. Alright, for the most part. There are a couple extracurriculars there, but they're unimportant. If you go further down the lake, past the Steadfast Woods, there is a middle point, which branches off in the lake into several different directions. One of them is a lush cave that spawned up topside, so I might head there eventually for axolotls. And then I don't know about the other ones, but one of them leads directly to a birch outpost I made. I made one out of birch, I know, disgusting, but I made one out of birch that overlooks a village that has really crappy generation. I was originally, before I found the village that's closest to my place, I actually was going to use the village with the really shitty generation, just because it had, like, half of the shit I wanted already in there, and it was convenient to me. Or at least as convenient as you can be when you have to literally travel, like, a day's worth of time just to get there. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, I will catch up with y'all when I get back to the base. And we're back! So, I just realized, I actually forgot to show y'all one of my better achievements, which is in here. Now, you're probably wondering, why is there a fence here? This is just a hole in the ground. That's right, it's a hole in the ground, and that's the important part about it. See, I came down here one day, because I noticed that it was here. Nope. I noticed it was here, as in I didn't realize it was here initially. It took me ages to actually realize this was here, because I'm fucking blind. But, more importantly, what I found in here is the more prudent part here. First off, I found what I was looking for, and what you're wondering by that probably, and by my English day, and in case you're wondering what that means, I found a monster spawner. And so I have a monster spawner down here. Alright? Now, not only do I have a monster spawner, alright, but I also had located something technically useless, all things considered. Unless I decide one day I want to make a big old mob spawner up top side for just miscellaneous mobs, alright? You know, that's a great band name, by the way. But, there is... Wait, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, God. I absolutely hate that feeling of having to sneeze. I absolutely despise it. Anyways, now, around here somewhere, I always lose track of where I have things down. Somewhere around here is my amethyst farm, because yes, I have one of those. Don't ask why I have a farm for it. It's a nice looking gemstone. Need I say more? It's around here somewhere. I've entirely lost track of it, but it's around here. Oh wait, I think it was this direction. Ah yes, here it is. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you farm amethyst? It's very simple. You put them in a way where they can be farmed. You know, I only get 2 if I punch it, but that's fine. Basically, For each and every single one of these little budding amethyst blocks, for all of their sides, it has a chance every, like, some odd amount of time for an amethyst to grow out of there. But you can speed up your amethyst growth if you uncover all the sides of it, because anytime it goes and decides, oh, well, I want to grow a bit of amethyst and insert side here where there's not space to grow an amethyst, it just doesn't grow any amethyst whatsoever. So, by sheer proxy of there's no spot where it wants to put the amethyst, it'll just not put any amethyst. Now, it's nighttime. I don't want to leave this mine shaft at night and get my ass beat by monsters, because I only have leather armor on the verge of breaking on right now, mind you, an enchanted crossbow and sword. Point is, I don't want to get pwned by a skeleton, alright? I'm not even sure if that's the proper term. It's something I heard back when I used to listen to freaking Minecraft covers of songs. Yeah, back during like 2006, I think it was, or when did Minecraft come out again? It was when I was a kid, basically. I was a youngin', alright? And I did not like normal music. I preferred parodies. And I listened to a lot of Minecraft ones. But, I'm gonna get back to y'all when the sun rises again, because I don't want to get beat by a bunch of monsters. The fuck? So, I just finished with, well, waiting out the night, basically. I guess I have to work on my, my zombie farm at some point in time, because a random one had spawned outside of the box. Or I'll just forget to do that and end up never really bothering. Which is also 100% plausible. Because I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. I have the memory of a goldfish. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100, you. Probably wondering, what's so important about a zombie farm? Well, first off, I went from 19 experience to 23. Not bad. But also, I get a bunch of golden equipment for some reason. Don't ask me why, it just happens, okay? It just does. Anyways, I'm gonna put this in one of my junk chests, because I have a junk chest with several items in it. Oh, and I have a helmet now. Because, oddly enough, whenever zombies spawn with some actual, like, armor on them, they have a chance of dropping it, and if you have an entire farm dedicated to zombies, then you basically get a bunch of armor and occasional tools. Alright? Completely free of charge, no need to worry about that. It's free, it's on the house. Alright? Now, you're probably wondering why I have a whole suit of gold armor. Well, almost a whole suit of golden armor. Actually, I'm about to have a whole suit of golden armor. And it go a little something like this. I want to actually go around in the nether with A, good protection on, and B, I want to be able to not worry about piglins. Alright? Now, you're probably wondering, why a whole suit of golden armor? Alright? When you can just go with, like, a single pair of golden boots and have them be completely taken aback by your immense drip, alright? Well, it go a bit like this, alright? I myself am what you'd refer to as a complete and utter Neanderthal. And I take fashion or function any day. Alright? So, rather than just being normal and working with what I got, I said no. I want a full suit. I want to be decked out, basically. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm decking myself out. Now, I'm also not completely stupid, and I'm fully aware that I'm going to want feather falling. So one moment, while I get some feather falling. Feather falling. There we are. Now you're probably wondering, but that's not on the same pair of boots. Well, I found out this little neato trick because I've been playing Minecraft for way too fucking long. You go to an anvil, you take one pair of boots, and another pair of boots with two different enchantments. You get the enchantment you get both enchantments, which is nice. I like that. Unfortunately, I need like another pair of armor for that. Now, there's just one last piece left I need. I need to get another golden chest plate. I need to also do the same thing I just did there to it. Luckily, I have two willing chest plates that would love to get unbreaking on them, which is necessary since it's made out of gold. Let's see here. Protection, unbreaking, unbreaking. There's a protection too, but I just need the unbreaking. There we are. Now, what I gotta do is I gotta take this slightly broken chest plate that now has unbreaking on it. Alright, just unbreaking one will do. Mind you, I would have liked unbreaking two. I will now throw this together to create the ultimate in chest plate technology. Now, if I this correctly, you can actually technically go about improving the level of an enchantment if you put them together. So it's blast protection, but I just want normal protection 1. Basically, I'm planning on going into the Nether completely dripped out of my mind in enchanted golden armor. Alright. Not only to ensure that I don't get torn to shreds by a bunch of fucking pigs, but also because I'm not gonna just go in a single piece. What kind of normal person do you take me for? It's not good enough. At least not by my standards. Which, let's be honest, I don't really have many standards, but my standards still don't allow that nonsense. Sensible decisions are not in my book here, alright? So, I'm actually gonna pick up a bunch of my crops, and then I'm gonna trade it to villagers, so that I can get some levels. And I've docked once again. That was me trying to be funny there in case it wasn't obvious. But, yeah. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I have arrived at the Steadfast Woods. And I'm now going to freaking head into the village. Because I didn't just grab a couple melons and a couple pumpkins. I grabbed everything. I got literally everything here. I'm gonna get some emeralds up in this bitch. Alright. Not just for the XP, but also because I can use said emeralds later for leveling up the villagers and acquiring more power. Because you can never do enough power. There's always room for more. God, that sounds like the line from a villain or some shit. Anyways. You there, sir. I will now take all of your emeralds. Thank you kindly. And I think there was a third one. No, wait. This guy over here. This guy. What did you do? Oh, yeah, you did bread and that shit. Hold on. I think one of them takes potatoes or carrots. I forget which. I think it was the guy over here. Here we are. Ah, yes, potatoes. I don't have enough to fully level you up yet. I mean, I could use some of the emeralds, but I really don't want to. Hold on, how much? Yeah, it's gonna take too many emeralds for it to be worth it. I'll just sell you more potatoes later. Okay. Now to go to one of my other farmers. I'm thinking you. Well, they're both already master. I forgot that they were both already master. That's besides the point. And my video cut off, because I've been recording for a good long while now. Don't worry, I'll fix it all in post. Now, where are the freaking librarians? Librarian! You there! I know you buy paper. I'll be taking that now. Let's see here. Where is the other guy? There's another villager around here who will buy my rotting flesh. He'll buy it right off my bones. Where the fuck is he? Is he in here? Hello? Where are you at, home, bro? It's here. No, seriously, where'd he go? I know he's around here somewhere. Is he just hanging out in one of these houses here? Sometimes the villagers do that. So, sometimes I have to really wander around looking for them. Okay, he's not in there. We're in here. Let's see here. Seriously, where did he go? Is he in here? No, he's not in here. I swear, if he has gone entirely missing or disappeared, I'm gonna be very upset. Let's see here. Let's see here. That is not the guy in question. Where the frick is he? Also, I am getting rather hungry, and bread is not a bad option. So I'll buy a little bit of it. Not much. Just enough to be able to actually run. Maybe he's up here. No, not up there. Where did he go? He was around here at one point in time. I don't know whatever happened to him. Maybe he's up here. I don't know. Stairs up here. He could be in here. Hello? What happened to him? He had like really good trades too. Did he get killed by a skeleton or something? That's concerning. If he's dead, then I don't have anyone to give this rotten flesh to. He's not in this hole. Alright. Seriously, where the fuck did he go? The fact that he's gone missing. There's a nitwit. I hate nitwits in this game. They freaking suck. It's like, I could kill him, but that's too much effort. Way too much effort. He ain't worth that much. Anyways, I will see y'all when I return back to base. Because this is gonna... It takes me a minute to get to and fro. I'll be 100% honest with you. And I'm back at the dock. And it's about to be nightfall. So I might end up doing the whole, enchanting my, armor, when daybreak happens. It shouldn't be too long. I just have to freaking go unconscious for a hot minute here. Anyways, so now that I have acquired the required levels, I can begin the process. Now, of course, I'm going to head over to the village later to go ahead and do more shit. Because why wouldn't I, you know? It's a very good idea. So I'm looking for unbreaking. Unbreaking. None of these are unbreaking. Now I want unbreaking. Give me unbreaking. Now, you fool. The unbreaking, I need it. I need it. I don't know why it's not giving me other options here. Maybe it changes on the daily or some shit. I don't freaking know. But I will not be sitting here and wasting this. Let me try with a different chest plate. Because I have like another one, just chilling. Wrong thing. Where is the other chest plate at? There's another one. Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't the chest plate, was it? Oh yeah, it was a chest plate, because that's like the only thing that doesn't have at least unbreaking too. Also, I have an iron set, because I said why not. Also, fire protection's freaking great, especially considering, you know, the whole this is golden armor, which I'll be wearing in the Nether. I think I still have some more armor down in the mob farm. So I'm gonna go grab more of the armor. Because turns out, zombies tend to spawn with a lot of armor for some reason. Which makes them a more useful mob to farm than the skeletons. Don't at me. Alright. I've heard a couple people say the best mob to farm that you can do a mob farm for, skeletons. I've even heard some people say it's spiders. Both of those answers are wrong. It's zombies, because they have like the largest difference in what you can get from them. And most of the stuff you can get from them is somewhat useful. Like, why go mining for iron or gold armor, alright? Or even leather armor, when instead you can end up getting said armor for 100% free just by killing a couple zombies. Like, and sometimes you even get enchanted bits of armor. I'm pretty sure like 2 of the pieces of golden armor that I have up there, or actually no, not 2 of them. 1 of them I got that was enchanted, and the chainmail armor I have was an enchanted chainmail armor I got from there. Point is though, I get lots of armor this way, which I can then use to repair armor at an anvil, or I'm pretty sure I can even do it at a grindstone. Anyways, I'm gonna assume the enchants will change within the next day, so I'll just bother in the next day. But for now, since I haven't really anything better to do, I suppose I can go wandering around the Nether. I have a spare bit of golden armor that I can just don and then waltz around there. Technically, the crossbow I have is expendable, and so is the iron axe, the sword. The only thing that's not really expendable is the clock. So I'll just throw that in here, and while I'm at it, I'll actually make some pumpkin pie for the journey. Oh, hey, yeah, you're probably wondering, why pumpkin pie? Well, it's very simple. I like making pumpkin pie in this game. It's stupidly easy. See it over there? You see that cane farm? That farm offers me endless sugar. Alright. And I have a whole ass chicken coop. So eggs are never an issue. I also have 2 sheep here because why not? Okay. Now, I have bone meal. I'm not going to use it on any of my crops that matter. I'm going to use it on crops that don't. Because I myself am fucking crazy. And I want some pumpkin pie to go into the nether with. Which, I don't have to worry about bone mealing the pumpkins. They grow very quickly in comparison to other crops that I have. So, I don't really need to worry about that, Chief. Alright. So, let me turn this into some sugar. I got 32 sugar, 16 eggs, well actually 17 eggs. Let me see how many pumpkins I have here. Enough to break an axe on, cool. Which, unfortunately, I can't get a diamond axe yet, because that's from the weaponsmith, oddly enough. So I'm stuck punching these real quick, so bear with me. I'm just gonna pick up as many as I can. Which, before you ask about why I don't just sell these to the villagers, it's because I like pumpkin pie, damn it. It's a great food in this game. It gives you 4 bars of hunger. Alright. 4 whole bars. Alright. It's pretty good, quite frankly. Especially if you can make it very easily, a la as easily as I can. Look at all that pumpkin pie. Freaking phenomenal. Now let's see here. I will move this here. I will actually take the pumpkin pie here. And I'll move it here. I'll bring the bread along with me, grab a pickaxe, grab the shovel, and I will go out into the nether. Well, I suppose I could put on something. Fuck it. I will bring this leather cap, or you know, fuck it, I won't. I will just leave it here. Alright, so let's see. I will also bring in... I'll bring in some cobbled deep slate. Alright. I'll grab some ladders, just in case. And... that should be good. I don't really have much need to bring anything else, really. Let's see. I bring string, but why would I use that? Let's see. Well, I know. I'll bring a couple sticks, just in case I need them. Just in case. And yeah, that should be it for now. Now, if I do die and lose all my shit, I will just have to suck it up. Because none of this shit is important. Not even the diamond shovel. My levels, I can get more. The food, I can make more. The tools, I can replace them easily. Now, I'm gonna note this right now. I'm probably gonna cut out a bit of this, alright? Like, after I say this, I'm probably gonna cut out a small bit of this. Because there's gonna be a lot of mining. But I might just keep in a couple parts. Like the parts where oh god in heaven. Well, looks like I don't have to cut out any of that. Because it led to my death. Anyways, all that shit is gone now. That was way more sudden than I expected. But well, it's just a couple items. Especially since it's a couple of easy-to-obtain ones. So, that means I have an excuse to finally, after all this time, put on my iron armor. Yeah, that's right, I've been waiting for an excuse to wear this stuff. And I finally have one. So basically, I am now dripped out of my mind. So, let me grab my clock again. Oh, it's here. Oh, yeah. I don't have any axes. Well, it looks like I have to head over to the village now and pick up some tools. Because I don't have tools. And soon enough, this armor will give way. It will die. It'll perish a horrible death. Because no armor in Minecraft lasts forever unless you're spending copious amounts of levels making sure it doesn't, you know, disappear. Which, I'm gonna keep it hard with you, I'm probably not gonna spend any levels on repairing this whatsoever. Anyways, I'll see y'all when I reach the village. I have arrived once again at the village. Oh, there you are! Where the fuck were you? You're still not even freaking buying that. Lovely. Anyways, though, I need to speak to one specific guy, the weaponsmith. Because in case you're uninitiated or unaware, weaponsmiths sell you swords and axes in this. Alright? I believe at level 4, you get access to diamond axes, and I think at level 5, you get diamond swords. But normal axes will do for now. And then, as you can see here, the lovely little toolsmith over here will buy and sell me diamond hoes, shovels, and soon enough, pickaxes. So, I will be rolling in diamond equipment soon enough. Because, well, first off, diamond equipment is pretty freaking durable. And second off, my guy, I visit this village all the time. I have tons upon tons of shit. So there's that. So yeah, I will see y'all when I return back to base. Well, I am back at base now, and I realized something. I've been playing Minecraft for a pretty thick amount of time here. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna harvest some shit right now. Y'all gonna get to see it. I know. How generous of me, allowing y'all to see me at work. But that's about it. I'm gonna end after that. Which, for those of you who may find this entire thing a bit boring, my apologies. I decided to record some shit because, hey, a buddy of mine recommended I start doing that. And B, there's probably going to be a whole lot more building later on once I go back to actually adventuring. As for now, I'm working on equipment. So, there's that. But, you can probably expect me to be trying to upload a bit more often. I'm going to see about uploading something tomorrow, but it takes me a while to actually finish with the whole editing the video things, especially since, well, with this specific game, I don't want to have y'all just watching me mine a bunch of stone and walking to places all the time. That's a bit, there's a bit much there, and I can only keep y'all's attention so well. Alright? After all, who's really going to be paying attention to a bunch of videos where a guy talks over just footage of him walking from place to place? Let's be honest, no one's going to pay attention to that. No one's going to even really remember anything that happened at that point. Anyways. I'm going to keep it on how with y'all. This has been a very uneventful episode. But I'm going to try to do a bit more in the next one. I will see y'all later. Subscribe if you feel like it. I'm not going to force your hand or really beg you to. I don't post often, alright? I'm not a very active person on the internet. And I'll be honest, my video quality is not all that great. But if you do feel like subscribing, that'd be pretty cool. And maybe like the video. I don't know. I don't really like a lot of videos I like, personally. But if you feel like it, why not? This has been Zombrosif the Gamer. And I don't know why I did that accent. This has been me playing Minecraft again after all this time. Y'all take care now.